This is Alex for mindfulattraction.org. We're gonna begin this live stream right now. All right, and if you guys want to call, um, the number to call is 929 All right, people, that's the number to call. All right, and I'll be accepting phone calls for 30 minutes or so. We're not gonna be doing it long, but we're definitely back live again. All right, so let's begin this today. Man, a lot of people are into it today, huh? Good shit. All right, let's begin this, people. And if you guys want to support the channel, purchase my online course, the psychological game of attraction for women, dark game for men, and I have a bunch of products on my website, from audiobooks, from email coaching, all that sort of stuff. Right? Hey, how's it going?
Hello?
Hey.
It's Alex.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Really great to talk to you. I'm calling from England.
Nice. So what's going on?
Hi. You say that a good trait for men to have is to be leaders, to attract the ladies.
Yeah.
And I was just wondering if there's a female equivalent.
Maybe. I don't know, because the problem is that when you're a female and you become quote unquote the leader, I mean, it's hard to sort of first of all, it's hard to find a guy who will treat you and not be scared of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man,
Yes.
because it's kind of like you watch Game of Thrones.
I do.
Yeah, you remember that episode yesterday? That lady, the and she has sex with that guy, right? So
Yeah.
a woman of her power, she's gonna have a hard time finding a dude who can stand up with her, and
Yeah.
who's assertive enough. So it is a problem. I mean, it is a unfortunately it is a sort of, it's fucked up though, right? But it is a problem. What you gotta do, man, is that when it comes to dealing with your man and you're in a position of leadership, you don't want to bring that to the relationship. Like you
Yeah.
want to try to find a way to not bring that masculinity to the relationship, because whenever you're a leader, I mean, you're essentially in your masculine, and when you do that, you get guys that are trying to impress you that are feminine towards you because they're your subordinates. So, it's very hard. So it's better off to find another leader. Like
Yeah.
it's very difficult, because like being a woman of power sort of limits your options, which is kind of fucked up. So it's best to be a woman of power, but not be in the public light. Try to be like powerful in the shadows and shit. I don't know. Like it's a conundrum. It really is a conundrum.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah. But hey,
Okay.
man. I mean, the point is that like be masculine at work, but don't bring that to the relationships, because again,
Yeah.
like like when you meet a guy and he knows you're super successful and he's not, you gotta be smart how you talk about your success. You gotta learn how to talk about how the
Say though, what's the biggest thing?
say that again. Say that again.
Huh?
Say,
Yeah,
can you
I'm
repeat
still
that
there.
again? Can you repeat that again?
Okay. Yeah. It's still me from England. I was just wondering though, if there's anything like, say for men, they're the best thing they can be is lead to attract women. What's the best thing a woman can do to keep a man attracted? And is there anything as high up as that for a
Well,
woman
look,
to do?
the
What would be the
best thing.
number one thing?
Well, the best thing you could do when you really like a guy is not tell him.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
because when you really like a guy, the natural urge you have is to tell him. Like that,
Yeah.
it's just in you, and you tell them not because you're thinking it as a strategy, but because you can't control it. So it's really a lack of control. Like when you like a guy, usually you throw strategy out the window, right? So the most
Yeah.
important part when it comes to liking a guy is controlling your dose, how much you give him of you. Like seeing yourself like a drug, like knowing that if you give too much of that drug, they're gonna grow tolerant to it. So you gotta know that you gotta learn how to give your dose in different time frames. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta
Yeah.
treat yourself like a drug. And if you know that
Okay.
if you take a drug every day, you're gonna grow tolerant to it. So to keep your man interested, you gotta keep that distance. Always keep
Yeah.
a distance, and that means that if you get really close one day, then the next day you got to try to have a distance just for that one day. Never leave him, never have him sure that he has you. Because the thing is that usually that's women's goal. The goal for most women is to try to let a guy know that you like him. Like that's the goal. In reality, it's a goal that's based on insecurity. You don't want to have that. You don't want to have that feeling inside of you, so you just want to let it out. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay, brilliant. Thank you.
and no
Keep up the
problem.
good work. It's brilliant. I watch it all the time.
Thank you. I'm happy that you
Okay?
enjoy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Be safe, okay?
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. I prefer you guys call me on the regular phone, not WhatsApp, because when you call me on WhatsApp, it sort of it causes my calls to if somebody else calls, it puts the person who's on the phone on mute. So I have to reject the call and then tell the person, can you repeat that again? You know, so it makes it hard for me to coach them and stuff like that. Hey guys, on the guys channel, call up, man. Don't be. Oh, today we have a book club today. By the way, people, I have a book club today. Let me show you guys. If you guys want to attend my book club, go to meetup.com and put NYC book club. All right, put NYC book club, or go to meetup.com and put Death Denial book club in New York City, and you guys are gonna be able to attend to my book club. I'm having it tomorrow. If you guys want to know the address, just go to my Instagram, DALEXISP, Instagram, and there you get the information how to attend. It's tomorrow at 7 p.m., all right? It's tomorrow at 7 p.m. Yeah, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Wednesday at 7 p.m. Ed Marie. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Hey, how's it going?
Hello?
Hey,
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 I just have a quick question.
yeah.
Um, I was gonna say thank you so much for like your channel and everything, but I'm with this guy and like he's 18, he's in school,
Okay.
and like I kind of just need help like recognizing like if he likes me or not.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay. And you want to know if he likes you or not?
Yeah,
What is he doing? Like, first of all, you're asking me because you might be doubting if he likes you.
yeah,
Because you wouldn't ask me this question if you know he likes you.
right.
So what is he doing that's making you think that he doesn't like you?
I kind of just play mind games with him too, like
No, no.
mind games.
I'm saying though, what is he doing that making you think he doesn't like you?
He doesn't call or text me.
All right. He doesn't call or he doesn't call or text.
Yeah, he just calls when he like wants to show up.
Well, he wants to what?
When he wants to show up.
Oh, okay. So you guys are just friends with benefits, right?
Yeah.
How did you guys meet? Like at a club or something?
Online.
Oh, online like Tinder?
And he's been lying to me about like where he's. It's called OK Cupid.
Mm-hmm. You're saying
He's been lying to me, telling me he's in college and stuff. And he's in high school.
which is wait, repeat that again. Rewind.
He said he was in college, but he's in high school.
Oh, is he about to graduate at least?
Yeah, he's about to graduate. He's
Nice.
Mexican.
You say he's Mexican?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know what that's relevant.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean he's about to graduate. I mean you got yourself a catch. He's a smart dude. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's super smart.
Yeah, I mean, look. So you're so look. How long you guys been seeing each other?
For like a month and a half.
For like a month and a half. And who initiates contact first?
I did kind of.
What do you mean, kinda?
Like I initiated contact.
When after sex, before sex, like from the start.
Like from the start it was him.
All right. And then when did you begin to initiate contact?
When he messaged me.
What? What do you mean when he messaged you?
I kind of had a plan in my head that I like kind of wanted a guy, and like he came along, and I liked him, he liked me.
Tell me. So you had a plan in your head that you wanted a boyfriend, right? And why is that? What was the plan before having that plan, and why did it change?
Um, it changed because like I don't know, he doesn't like me or something.
No, I'm not saying with him. I'm saying why did you just want to? What caused you to want to have a boyfriend now? Because you say you know now you want one. So what were you feeling before wanting one?
What was I feeling before?
Yeah, before you wanted a boyfriend, what did you want?
Just someone to tell me I'm okay.
Okay, all right, cool. And did you have like an age limit? I mean, did you know what you want, or were you just hoping for anything to come out to come? Did you have like specific guy that you were looking for?
Yeah,
What was it?
like 18, 25.
What?
Like 18 and 25.
All right, but why? Look, I'm not judging you. Just to let you know. All right, don't feel bad. All right. Don't read the comment section though. But why 18 though? Why, I mean, is it because you could maybe be more of a nurturer to them because you could help them?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. All right. So you sort of wanna sort of like what is it like to help to make them depending on you like.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. So all right. I mean, look, man. It's you the problem and this causes a lot of blind spots when you want to deal with your emotional and again there's nothing wrong with that, we've all done it, so don't feel bad, but when we deal with our emotional issues through getting things on the outside through trying to create a visual a realistic representation of that through somebody else like putting that burden on somebody to follow through it puts you in a position where you don't know whether or not they're gonna do it, so you get emotional. You know, so you're like, "Fuck, is this gonna happen or not?" Like uncertainty. You know, like you don't. It's like taking an STD test. You that whole week you're waiting for that test to call. You know, so you get anxious. I mean, look, man. Did you like him from the first time you met him? I mean, what was it like when you swiped right? You were like,
yeah,
"What?"
yeah. Oh, when I met him, he was cute.
When you met him, he was two. You said?
No, he was cute when I met
Oh,
him.
so it was. So you only liked him because he was cute?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of cute guys on Tinder. So what's special about him?
Well, he's from Mexico though,
Oh,
and
you
like
and you're also
I'm kind
Mexican.
of shocked by him. Yeah.
What is not a lot of Mexicans where you live?
Um. No. Well, there's Mexicans around, but not like him though.
Why?
That's
What?
why I need him
Why him? Like, what makes him special?
because he's really not that special. It's just that I gave it up really soon, and like my heart is all in it and everything.
Oh,
I'm trying to give it away, and I can't because like he's really good in bed. So
he's really good in bed. He's 18. What are you talking about? He's really good in bed.
no, it's like his he's really good in bed. Like don't get me wrong.
I mean, hey man, he's 18, so he must be. If he, it's either that or he must be a prodigy. I mean, that
He's a prodigy.
he's a prodigy. Okay, all right, all right. You know, that's special, man, because 18-year-olds are not prodigies in bed. I can promise you. What might be
I
going on
know.
is that what might be happening is that you just like him a lot, and you think
Yeah,
he's
I like him a lot.
yeah, and so because you like him a lot, you're thinking that his sex is good, you know. So, I mean, is this normal for you? Does this happen often? I mean, what's going on here? Is this like a pattern we're getting to know?
It's kind of like my life is a wreck, and I'm trying to find my way.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, but is this normal though for you?
Kind of, sorta.
Okay. All right. I
It's
say
just
that because I say that because people never do things just once. You know, like usually a pattern has always has happened before. So I'm aware that you know, like to me, you telling me this, but most likely you've done it a lot of times. And so what you're telling me is that this is your coping mechanism. You know, I mean, how long have you been watching my channel for?
Probably like a year.
A year? Oh, okay. And you're doing all of this while you're still watching my channel?
Yeah.
Do you tell people you watch my channel? Thank you. Thank you. You can't be putting my channel's name through the ground like that. All right. If you tell people you watch something, tell them you watch fucking I don't know Mark Rosenfeld or something. All right. Because no, absolutely not. No, no. You're getting an F. All right. You're getting an F for this semester. Look, man, move on from this dude. I mean, I mean, you might need to do some introspection. I mean, and again, it's not a bad thing what I'm telling you, but go see somebody to talk to, a therapist maybe. We all see therapists. Don't feel bad. I've gone to see therapists, but it's important for you to know that you might need to talk to somebody. Okay?
Okay, like a therapist?
Yeah, yeah.
Do I
See,
need medical?
nah, I mean, look, man. It sounds like you're going through some things. You might have family issues. I don't know. I'm not gonna assume to you, but you might need to call a professional, not Alex from Mindful Attraction. Okay? All right. You be safe. Okay? Bye.
Okay, hello.
Hey, look, people. I like those kind of calls. This is kind of interesting. Like the whole age gap. Oh, that always fascinates me. So, those calls I keep those calls a little longer. I don't know if you notice. Whenever I get a spicy call, I leave that on. I leave it on. But whenever I get like a vanilla call, like my boyfriend doesn't like me. All right, hurry up. Under 1 minute. But if you're telling me that my cousin checked me out and I'm sort of interested in him, I'll be like, oh, wait a minute, wait, let's relax, let's take our time here, let's sit down, let's have a little conversation here. In fact, let's put this phone on airplane mode so we don't get no more phone calls. Let's have a little conversation, all right? Hey man, yeah, exactly, it keeps it spicy. Oh, we got a few donations, all right? I'm sorry, people. We got a few donations. Thank you, Blackberry Currency Unmaxed. No, Black Currency Unmaxed. He or she gave a $5 donation, and they said, when I don't contact him, he contacts me. He contacts me daily, and we're not physical with each other. Is that a good sign? No, no. No, absolutely not. Like, no, that's not a good sign. I mean, it sounds like no, not a good sign. If I was you, man, I would stop contacting him. And I don't know, man. That's not a good sign. That's just not. I'm sorry about that. Sweetest Taboo says, with a $14 donation, look at that, guys. Take example. It says, I love your videos. Great insight. Do you think a guy will call you if you told him to lose your number for slow playing you, or did I do his work for him? Look, man. If you're pretty much that's it's when you do that, you're cleaning your hands and you're saying I'm not responsible. In other words, you either fix it or you don't. But I'm not gonna fix it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, and look, man, sometimes they don't. Sometimes you tell them to delete your number and they delete it. And you know what? You might say, oh, fuck that shit. It fucking backfired. I mean, my bad. That's not a girl. I mean, that's not a guy. Oh, fuck that shit, man. That fucking backfired. You might think that, but it didn't backfire. It worked. Motherfucker, it worked. You got your answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty much the point. So thank you for the donation, man. Much appreciated. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Very good. So good to talk to you. And I love your channel, by the way. So I was with my ex for a few years. We were divorced in 2014, and he's been trying to get back with me ever since. But never, like, I'm trying to be like you said and only go by his actions. His actions have always been like weak. He's never come back and said, I'm going to move back in the house and all that. Like, he's lived out the house for 3 years. So then I see him on Sunday. Yesterday, his phone, I tell him to get us some dog food because I have custody of the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So then he tells me, wait till today. His phone dials me back, and I'm like, hello, hello, and I hear him with somebody else. So now I'm like, okay. I mean, I can literally, like, hear them smashing.
Smashing?
So, they fucking.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
So
man.
then he's like, it's not what you think. It's not
It's not what you think. It's not what, like, what the fuck does that mean? Is that what you think?
Exactly. So now he keeps calling me and texting me talking about I need to pick up the phone. He needs to tell me what was going on, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. He's like, baby, I got a new life for you, man. Listen to this life, please. It's a good one.
Exactly.
Come on, man. I got a good one. It's really good. It's hot. It's out the oven. It's nice and fresh. Just. Hey man, he's sorry he got caught. All right, that's what happened.
Right.
You know, oops.
Because I totally blacked out. And now, like, my anger is so bad because I'm like, why are you sitting telling me that you want to be with me, but you legit can't even watch your own phone?
Now look. I want you to notice this, right?
And I'm
How?
trying not to,
Let me ask
like,
you this. If
murder somebody.
well, don't put the knife down. Let me ask you this. If you didn't know, if you didn't hear the noise, and you just were basing whether or not to believe him on his reaction, would you believe him?
Um, I'm not sure because before when I thought he was doing stuff before, like when we were married and everything, his reaction was way stronger. This time it wasn't as strong.
Mm.
But I mean, I literally heard a chick. I mean, he was literally telling the chick, like, one of the bars that I know that he goes to, that I go to too, like, how he was about to go there. Like, I could hear him flirting with her and say, give me some Ketel One. And, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was definitely at a chick's house. Like, I hear him, like, legit talking to her. Like, clear as day.
Wow, that's crazy, right? How was that listening to that? You like, it's like you just, I don't know. That's like you
It
didn't
was like
expect that.
an intervention from the Lord.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So what are you gonna plan to do then?
I don't know. That's why I'm calling you. I don't know what to do. I'm trying not to answer because I'll probably just, like, start screaming. You know?
Screaming what?
And here's the problem. We have like had sex, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So like that throws it off because I try not to be attached, but then like this is like just making me like, oh my god, it's like I don't know.
Yeah. No, I mean it's look, man, being cheated on, I don't care who you are, it hurts. You know, it hurts. What I would do if I was you, I would just say, dude, like I would act like I don't care and say, not act like I don't care, but say, hey, dude, just tell me the truth. I don't care, man. If she's cute, I don't know. I'll consider it. I don't know. Like just to get her to say the truth. But look, man, there's no reason for you to even do that. You don't trust him, so why even continue?
Right.
You know.
So I shouldn't even like I really shouldn't even talk to him or answer any of his calls and stuff.
Yeah, you're wasting your time.
Right.
Yep.
Damn. All right. I guess I have to get the dogs feed myself then.
Hey man, it's not damn. It's not damn. I mean, it sucks, but don't feel like you lost. You saved, you gained something. You should say yeah, not damn, yeah. Like
I know, but I feel like it just sucks because it's like no matter what, like I never stopped loving him. I always have loved him. It's just I had to take a step back because I had a feeling something was happening before.
Yeah.
And I just had no proof.
Yeah, now you
but,
do.
Like this is like I'm sorry, I don't get any better than this. Like
yeah, that I can't. It sucks, man. But hey, man, it's not the first time or the last time that'll happen.
I know. True.
Just accept that that's gonna happen 3 or 4 more times in your life, and just.
Right.
I'm serious. Like, honestly,
No,
God,
right.
like, just expect that you're gonna lose a lot of people that you love, and you know what? That is gonna happen. You're gonna lose everybody that you love eventually.
True.
Everyone that you love, every single person that's in this stream within the next 100 years, we're all gonna die. So,
True.
just accept it before it happens, so that the sting doesn't hurt when it happens.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. Be safe. Bye bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Hey man, people, you guys have to accept death before it happens and accept loss before it happens, man. Look, people, this last 2 months, I've had a lot of health complications. I've had dick headaches, I've had I have shoulder problems, ankle problems, knee problems. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to walk, to be honest with you. I thought my 2 knees were fucking crumbling. I thought I had arthritis. That's what happens when you smoke weed and then suddenly shit starts to hurt. But what happened was that when I was going through that shit, I really thought that I thought I was getting old. I'll be honest with you. Like, I thought I was getting old. It was extremely depressing. I would go to sleep, and just like when I would wake up, I'm like, fuck, I can't believe this. Can't believe I'm waking up to this, man. Like, it was horrible, and it sucks. Look, man, maybe it wasn't an overreaction by me, but I felt how it feels to think you're never gonna be able to experience the things you before. Like, it's an extremely hopeless feeling. But behind that, when you overcome that, you gain a different perspective. It's almost psychedelic. It's almost psychedelic because psychedelics is specifically made to help you understand the true nature of reality. how things will perish one day. And doing that this whole month, man, I'm not gonna lie, man, like it's helped. I've grown to love my family more. I've grown to appreciate people more. Like I'm looking at people and I'm appreciating people not because of who they are, but because we all share a common mortality. Like understanding that we're all gonna die unites you to other people. You know, if you're in a group, if you're in a room of people and every one of you guys are about to be executed, like literally everyone is about to die, right? And let's just say there's one dude who's a calming presence, who says, "Hey guys, this is what's gonna happen. We gotta embrace this. We all have to. We're all gonna die. So let's not die. Let's not go crying, man. Let's find a way to see this as a good thing. You know, and then in a way, see that almost as though you're joining your friends, joining your brothers. Like that's how you gotta find a way to fucking reframe that shit in your head. All right, you gotta find a way to reframe it because if you don't, you could see it that way, or you could see it as a scary thing. I don't want that. I want this one. I want the brotherhood part, right? Amen. And when you do that, I am telling you, people, it's almost psychedelic. It really is. Like I went to visit my family and I enjoyed it. Like I was hanging out with my grandma and I saw them differently. You know, like I saw my mom differently. I saw my friends differently. I saw my dog differently. Like I saw the ending and everything. And usually when you see the ending in things, it gets you depressed. But when you see the ending things from a perspective of acceptance, you sort of are able to bring back to life the people who died, and now you're having a second chance to appreciate them. It's like having somebody who you love die, and then having a chance to have them again and live with them. That is I'll be honest with you, man. I can't imagine a one anything more that bring more joy. I just think about it. I was walking down the street, man, and just looking at people, understanding their mortality and understanding my own. I mean, every time I saw someone, it was a little nugget of joy. It was so fucking weird. And it just made me notice how many little nuggets of joy I was losing because I was in my own head, not understanding where we're going, but by diverting my attention from the inevitable to something that appears as though it has unlimited time, in the hopes of suppressing the fear that's in every single one of us. But with something that a paradoxical thing happens when you go towards death and you begin to meditate on it and you begin to see the ending, every little thing. It's the opposite of what you expect. It's not depression, but it's more of a liberation. You sort of notice how distorted reality was in the past. You know, like we think that everything's gonna be forever. You know, it's the first sign you notice that things will never be the same is when you move out and you come back and you see your parents getting older. It's one of those. It's seeing people get older because when we're young, we see everyone every single day, so we don't see that gradual. But it's only when you leave and come back that you see the effects of time. That the effect that you weren't aware of because you were just living day by day, but now you have the ability to contrast how the people look. Because as life goes on, you have different desires and you either move out or you leave or you stay. But some people in your life are gonna leave and they're gonna come back and you're gonna see them. And when you see that change, it's a little reminder of what's inevitable. And that little reminder is not something that you say is death, but that you say, oh shit, she's getting older. And it's sort of, it's a scary thing. When you go back to them, they're closer. You leave and you go back and they're closer again. And a lot of times you don't let that sink in. You suppress it. You just let it go. But the suppression of that causes you to take them for granted. Because you just think by not having the death in your head, you're gonna treat them like they're always gonna be there. But when you know they're gonna die, as sad as the thought of that is, as sad as the thought that is, it's 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 it, it's the other side of the coin. is when you know that they're gonna die, you just accept them and you love them more, and you just want to hold on to them more. You're essentially feeling what you were going to feel, but you're taking that a lot of that load from the future and you're experiencing now. But in the future, when you feel that load, you can't go back. You can't go back and tell your parents, your friends, your siblings you love them. But when people prematurely die in your head, and you meditate on that, and you see your parents, and you see your siblings, you're like, oh fuck, they're still here. And now it's just your thoughts change. The thoughts you have are just completely different, completely different. You know, and hey, man, it's a goal that we have to go towards, because not everyone is the same. You know, it's a goal we have to go towards, and some people start off differently. Some people start off more deeper in denial. They start off more deeper in denial, or some people start off more in acceptance. But it doesn't matter where you start off. The point is that you want to make that your goal. You want to squiggle your way towards more of a place of acceptance, you know? And it's not easy. It's not easy because initially, look, this is what I'm going to talk about tomorrow in the online book club. I mean, not the online book club. It isn't the online. It is the online book club, but tomorrow's book club, we're talking about that. It's called Death Denial, and I wish I would have known this before, many years ago, because, well, the truth is that actually it's a little different. When I was a Bible teacher, though, I sort of accepted dying because I knew I was going to heaven. Yeah, people, I was going to heaven. I don't give a fuck. I was going to heaven. I was always asking God for forgiveness. I was not going to let God catch me by surprise. So I was ready all the time. I was like, anytime I'm ready to die, all right? But as soon as I stopped going to church, I'm like, I don't know where I'm going, but back then I didn't mind dying because I was going to heaven. But anyways, yeah, man, people, we all got to accept that, man. We all have to find a way to accept that because, man, it's you don't want to have that regret of somebody in your life dying and not being able to redeem yourself, you know? And some of you guys have been there. Some of you guys are in that position. And I know some of you guys, somebody died in your life. So at least somebody here. Somebody died in your life in the past month. And you know what I'm talking about. And what you got to do is not distract yourself, but put yourself in that position. Because it's going to be you, you know? When we look at people who have accidents, who have car crashes, we sort of see them with some distance. We see people with illnesses with some distance. That'll never happen to me. Or even success, right? Like you watch people on YouTube, you say, oh shit, that'll never happen to me. That's what I thought, Or you watch people who, you just say that'll never happen to you until it happens to you. I know I'm rambling a lot, but there's just so many things that happens that we don't understand that goes on. We don't understand the pain that people go through. We don't understand so many issues. And the reason why we don't understand is because we haven't felt that pain. Our perspective is myopic. We're just so consumed with our own problems that we can't relate to other people. Even when we see them suffering, we can't relate to them. It either requires taking psychedelics or going through it and being aware as you're going through it. Because you could go through it and not learn shit from it and be resentful, Yeah. All right, people, you guys can call. All right, I wasn't picking up the phone call, but you guys can call. Let me answer some questions. Oh, we got a donation, a $20 donation by Trinity. She says, thanks for taking my call. Can't believe I heard that call, but like you said, builds character. Ha, thank you. Yeah. Cool. Nice. Thank you for that donation. It's a $20 donation. Much appreciated, man. Thank you, Jing Leah, for the $7 Canadian donation. I'm dating a guy. He lives 40 minutes away from me. He pulled away. I found out through Insta. He's seeing other women. Will he come back? Maybe. I mean, just don't go after him. Look, you barely know the dude. All right, you barely know him. So he doesn't owe you anything. He doesn't owe you being polite to you. You know what I'm saying? So don't take it personally if he comes back. Just say, hey, man, I don't like the way you just left or ghosted me without saying something, man. So how you gonna make it up? So if he leaves, don't just let him come back. Just say that you didn't like the way he did that. Is this you? Does that make sense, people? Hey guys, don't forget, guys, become members on the guys channel, right? Become members and support your boy Alex, man. Oh. Excuse me. All right, we got a call. Hello? One second, one second. 1 minute. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, how's it going?
Good. I just had a quick question.
Yeah.
So I'm actually seeing
Can you speak louder? Speak louder, please.
okay, yes. I'm actually talking to this basketball player, the NBA player,
Mm-hmm.
and we've been seeing each other like on and off for some time now. And basically, like he came over the other day. We were chilling, and like I didn't want to tell him like.
Oh, he's in the playoffs.
What?
He's in the playoffs. Nice.
Yeah, he's in the playoffs. So he came over after his game the other day. We were chilling, and I didn't want to have sex or anything because it was like that time of the month.
You're kind of
So I
what?
just told him, like,
Time out. You're kind of
I
what?
didn't want to have. I told him I didn't want to have sex that day. Like I just made up an excuse. I'm like, oh, you didn't win your game today. Like you didn't drop this many points. So I'll reward you next time you win your game tonight. Then we can have fun. And I basically gave him a blowjob.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. You did something. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause look, I'll be honest with you, man. If you pull that shit like that, like not that shit, but I'm just saying like that and not give anything, then it's like you know what I'm saying. Like, all right, I'm sorry. Don't mind me. Keep talking.
Yeah. So I told him, I'm like, okay, well, come see me after your game, which his game is today. I'm like, you win. The team wins and you drop 30 points, then we'll have fun.
Is he a 30-point scorer though?
Anyways, what?
Can he drop 30 points though?
Yeah.
Oh.
But anyways, after the night that he left, he hasn't messaged me at all. Like, and we talk all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Like,
Look, girl.
I messaged him. I'm like, oh.
Tell me, where what state are you in?
I'm in Canada,
Okay.
Toronto.
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh.
Funny.
I just hope it's not Kawhi Leonard. I'm just.
No.
All right. Yeah, cause Kawhi's a weird dude. Anyways, ignore me. Don't even answer that question. We're not trying to find out who he is. You could text me who he is, just out of my curiosity.
Okay.
But look, man, these kind of guys. I mean, you know how it is, right? You know how it is. I mean, what do you want though? Let's find out. What do you want? Like, what's the purpose behind all of these games?
I know what I want.
Tell me.
I know what I want.
What do you want?
The benefits. He takes care of me. So.
Hey, girl, be specific. What do you want? Like, it could be anything, man.
Well, he takes care of me financially.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
But we gotta be specific. Is it love? I mean, it's okay. Don't be shy.
No.
Okay.
No, because he kind of is in a situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But he's doing that, right? He's still providing for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, look, man, what you gotta do. So did he not text you back, right? That's what you said.
No, he didn't message back. Like that's not normal.
Okay.
And I messaged him today after not messaging him.
You double texted him? You double wait. No, wait a minute. Hey, rewind. You double texted him?
No, I texted him one time. I said, "Oh, you're mad, so you're not gonna come by tonight." I didn't message him after he never responded.
Okay. Yeah. Look, man. I think. Yeah. Huh. So you guys always have sex, right?
What? Yeah, we already did that.
Okay. No, I'm just saying that you guys always. Okay.
Time.
Oh man, I mean, look, man. With these kind of guys, they're fickle, man. They're fickle. So since they're fickle, that means you should be also emotionally uninvested. Like you better have another dude you're talking to, right?
Yeah, I'm not. Listen, I'm not emotionally invested.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm not. I already know what the situation is. It's just,
So
it's just weird. Like
Weird what?
I played the challenge. Like I didn't think it would be anything serious like that. Like win your next game. I
What you
thought
mean?
it
Say
was
it
a
again.
sweet
Say it again.
challenge, a fun challenge.
Say it again.
No, I made the challenge. I said I made the challenge because like I didn't want to have sex that night, so I said,
Look, listen up.
win your next game or
Look,
drop 30 points.
hey, listen up. That's not a challenge. Like,
I mean, for him, it's a.
no.
Okay.
Listen, like, it's all about misconceptions. Like what you're saying, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Like, I like literally, it's a challenge. Like literally, right? Directly, it's a challenge, but it's not the right kind of challenge. The right kind of challenge is mental. It's not about the sex or not. Sex or not should not be a challenge. What should be the challenge is how can I say this? What should be the challenge is whether or not I'm gonna see her again. You gotta understand this. I don't care who he is. There are some girls in his rotation that he wonders that. You know that, right? There are some girls in his
Yeah.
rotation that he thinks, am I gonna see her again? And there are some girls in his rotation where he thinks, oh, I'm gonna see her. In fact, I don't give a fuck. You gotta be the other one. You gotta be the one that, and in order for you to do that, you wanna know what that has to be. You gotta not care about the finances.
Yeah.
That's and there's nothing wrong with caring because hey man, I would love a sugar daddy too, right? But when you care, it makes it hard to really, you know, assert yourself. You know,
No,
so
I don't care about leaving because, like, I mean, there's always somebody else, but it's just weird. Like, I'm not used to that.
all right, then since
I feel like I did something.
no. I mean, look, you did something, or you look. If he liked you and you did something, he'll forgive you. Okay, that's just how it is. Like people forgive. Like, look, man. If a dude is gonna break up with you because you gave him head and not sex, he does not like you. You know. But it's not about the liking. It's about the sex. It's about the money. So let's find out if he still gives you the money. All right, that's the first thing. Let's find out. Go through this. How often does he send you money?
Every time I see him.
Oh, okay. All right. Then look, man, you're just gonna have to show him that you don't care about it. So that means you're not gonna hit him up. And if he hits you up, you're gonna say, "Hey, man, I don't like the way you just ignore me like that. How are you gonna make it up?" Oh, that's scary. I know you're scared when I said that, right?
Just gonna cut. If he doesn't message me by tomorrow, I was just gonna cut him off. Never talk to him.
No, listen to me. No. Don't give away money. Don't throw away money. All right. So say at least say, "Hey, how are you gonna make it up?" You know,
Yeah.
take a day to respond, and say because you never know what might come out of it. You know, like you never know.
Yeah.
So go ahead and do that. Like,
That's how I was thinking.
What? What?
Hello?
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, so that's exactly how I was thinking. You never know what could come out of it.
Yeah, exactly. So go ahead and do that. Okay. Text me who it is. Okay.
Okay.
Bye. Yeah. I'm not gonna let you guys know who it is when I find out. Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi. How are you?
Pretty good. How's it going?
Good. I have a question because I live a pretty lonely existence when it comes to talking about stuff with people. So I feel like everything's all boggled up in my head right now. But I have this guy, like we've been best friends since like freshman year of high school. It's been like 10 years. And like I don't know when it happened, but I basically like fell in love with this guy for like a long time now. And I feel like it's just like not like a possessive type of love. So I never wanted to like mess up our friendship because it's not much of a difference between like romantic love and like the friendship love like that we shared. So I don't know, like I feel like that's changed now and like I don't know if he's like throwing hints or something. Or like what steps I should take next? Because like I watch your videos all the time, so I don't want to come off as desperate.
I mean, so what do you want though?
Now, like I want to be in a relationship with him.
And what does he want?
I don't necessarily know. Like, I know that he loves me a lot.
But as friends, right?
Huh?
As friends.
Oh, that's like, we've had sex before.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the difference.
All right.
But, he, like the past month, he's just been, like, I don't know if it's really an accident or if he's, like, throwing hints and, like, doing it on purpose, but he's been calling me, like, baby and stuff, and I just ignore it. Like, I don't hear him.
I don't look. I'll be honest with you. I don't get it. Well, I'm confused. So maybe I missed the question or something.
So basically, I'm not sure how to proceed with the situation because I don't like want to mess up our friendship. But
Oh, that's
I want to
impossible. You see,
pursue a
you
relationship
can't.
with him.
No, you can't. It's you can't have it either or, man. Like it's one of those things about dating somebody that's your friend is that once you date, I mean, you guys can't be. I mean, unless you guys are just, like super mature or you guys can see through that. But once you like someone, I mean, you can't be friends with them
Well,
because.
that's the thing. Like our friendship is just like that weird because we dated back in high school,
Mm-hmm.
but it didn't seem to affect our relationship like when we broke it off.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of mutual or whatever because we were both immature.
Yeah. I look, man. You gotta find that's a problem with being friends with a guy, So there's no other way around it. I'm sorry. There's no other way around it because let's say he likes you and you find somebody else, like you're gonna let him hang out with you and your boyfriend and let him stew in jealousy. Like are you gonna do that to a friend? I mean, that's not. Nah.
What you're asking is what?
I'm saying that if you let's just say that you just managed to convince them to stay friends. Let's just say you managed to do that, and you get a boyfriend, which you will find a boyfriend quicker than him. What do you want him to do? To forget how he feels about you and still be friends with you while you're with your boyfriend? I mean, that's not cool. As a guy, I'm like, fuck that. That hurts. So that's a problem with dating
like
friends.
I can imagine that too.
Yeah, that's a problem with dating friends. That on his part and on your part, you got to deal with him dating another girl. Nah, man, you got to find a new friend. Unfortunately.
But it's just, I don't know. Like, I guess my goal is right now is like how to find out if he feels the same way about me.
Yeah.
Or
okay.
Like, how to proceed.
All right. I mean, what is he doing now? Is he like what kind of effort is he putting?
Huh?
What kind of efforts is he putting?
Like, he treats me really well. Like, he treats me better than his girlfriend, honestly, like that he's had in the past.
All right.
Like,
so what's the problem though?
Well, I don't know if I just come out and just tell him like, hey, I feel this type of way.
All right, then look. If I was you, then I think what would happen if you get a boyfriend, quote unquote? How would he react?
I feel like I can sense like some jealousy sometimes.
Well,
But
okay.
I don't know if it's because he's jealous that someone's taking his best friend's time away from him, or if it's because like he feels romantic feelings for me.
Well, if I was you, then I would like get drunk with him, and then as you're drunk, tell him that you found somebody you really like and see his reaction. I mean,
I actually did do that. Like, I've been putting in work. But I told him that on Valentine's Day that I had a date. And and then I didn't talk to him for a week after that.
mm-hmm.
And so he called me up and he's like, oh, so how did it go? How did it go? Like, I saw the pictures you put on Instagram, blah, blah, blah. And I just put a picture of me with like a balloon because I didn't want, too much imagery.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, keep going, keep going.
Huh?
No, what were you saying?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
No, what were you saying? What were you saying?
What'd you say?
No, I'm saying, what were you saying? Balloon or some shit?
Oh, I said that I didn't want to like put a picture up of a guy. I really didn't even like have a date.
Oh, okay, okay.
I put a picture of me and a balloon up there that my aunt gave me for Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And then he called me a week later because I didn't talk to him for the whole week. And then he's like, so how's the date go? Blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, oh, he asked me to be his girlfriend, but I told him no because I felt like it was too soon.
Well,
And
look,
he was like,
before I forget, man, I would say, I would tell them, like, insinuate that you like when guys are direct. Like, say, oh, man, I love when guys are direct and they tell you that they like you. Slowly insinuate it within the next few weeks. Like, just say about the story about how one of your friends was with his friend and they hooked up. And then a few days later, talk about how, man, this one guy came up to me and he told me he liked me and he wasn't that cute, but as soon as he told me he liked me, I started liking him more. Stuff like that.
oh, that is brilliant.
Yeah, it's just like slowly insinuated here and there and there, and then he's gonna say, "Man, this chick gets turned on when people are direct with her. Let me give it a try." And see that? She's like I hate when guys are indirect. Just don't say that directly. Just like insinuate it through little stories. All right.
Got it.
All right. Be safe. Okay. Bye.
Thanks.
Hey man, it is what it is, people. It is what it is. It is what it is. Don't forget to call people. I'm taking this phone call for 10 more minutes. I did say I was gonna do it for like 30 minutes, but I get into the phone call sometimes, man, and it's just time just goes by. So there's nothing I can do about that. No, we got a phone call. Last one, I believe. Oh, I guess the person who called, I mean, they hung up. So assholes. Let's see. Don't forget to call people. Let me see the phone call, the number to call. 929-261-9734. All right, we got a super chat from Nikki that I didn't read. One second. Nikki said, "We don't follow each other on any social media. It's been over a month, and I don't think about it. We have a lot of less issues. Can things be healthy without following each other, or is that no? You don't have to follow each other. Honest to God, it could be healthy, so it's not a bad thing." Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how's it
Hi.
going?
Hey, it's going good. How are you? Can
Pretty
you hear
good.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. So, hello. I really love your channel. I just wanted to kind of, I guess, speak my thoughts out loud.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's this guy that I kind of been like like sleeping with, but I don't want to date him, and I don't want to like. He's just like a guy that I, hit up when I'm feeling some type of way, and he is friends with a lot of my friends, and like we run in the same circles. There's like this party this weekend that I want to go to, but I'm like too shy to go because I don't want him to think that I'm there because of him or like stuff like that. So I'm going with a date. And then I'm just gonna like slowly fade out of like talking with him. So I don't know, like what do you think about that?
Yo, guys. So, all right. I'm about to talk to these guys right here.
Okay.
Like, guys, you see that? Look, I'm not judging you, by the way, but guys, you see what I'm talking about? Like, women are nice, but at the end of the day, it's all about self-interest. All right. So just keep in mind that shit like this will happen. You will be fucking a girl, and she'll bring her next date on the date, and she won't bat an eye about it. That's so. What I want you guys to do, you guys cannot be treating these women like they're gentle, cause clearly they don't give a fuck. I mean that. I'll be honest with you, girl. You guys on balls, because I would not even do. I would not even consider doing that shit. I mean, so what do you want? You want to bring him and him be okay with it or something?
So no, it's a girl that I'm gonna go with.
Oh, wait a minute. Rewind. So it's not a dude, it's a girl.
Yeah, it's a girl that I'm gonna take with me.
Oh, so
Like but like the thing is like he's a player too, so like I don't think he cares anyway.
yeah.
And I'm not trying to get a reaction out of him, but I just want to be able to like go and have fun and like.
Does he know? Look, I'll be honest with you. He's gonna try to get a threesome, cause that's what I would do. I would see you and the girl. I'm like, how do I get her? I'm like, who is she? So wait, so where the hell did you meet this girl?
What was that?
Where did you meet this girl?
I tattoo artist, and I just met her through her coming to the shop. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. I mean, yeah. I mean, hey, would you have a threesome with him?
No, she's a lesbian, and I'm not lesbian, but I don't think she would. No.
You
And
don't
I
think?
don't know. I'm not gonna validate his act like that. Fuck that. No.
Oh, no, oh, okay. So you're not even okay. All right, all right. Hey, man, look,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Look, I'll be honest with you. It's better not to. It's better to avoid conflict. You know,
yeah.
because I mean, you're stirring up the water, girl. Isn't there another party you could go to that day? You know,
Probably.
what
Uh
happened?
huh. I said yes.
Yeah, you don't have to, unless you want to make him jealous.
Mm, okay.
What?
I said okay.
Was that a yes or what was that?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to make him jealous
How,
because I mean because I already had sex with him, so
how don't
like
you
what
how
you
don't you
know?
know
I
if
don't know.
you how don't you know if you want to make him jealous?
How don't I know?
I mean, yeah, I mean, how don't you know if you don't want to make it like I mean, you have to know if you want to make him jealous or not. I mean,
I
huh?
do, but not because. Okay, I do, but not because I want to be with him.
Why is it? Does he remind you of an ex or something?
No,
Why? Why do you
because
want revenge?
because he because he is like okay, so because he always just makes it seem like he gets everything he wants,
Oh,
and
that's why you say you didn't want to validate him.
yeah,
And so now, oh, so you just want to bring him down.
yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. You see, look, man, you're not gonna get you're not. I see through you. All right. I've dealt with all of those evil clients of mine. All right. So, oh
Okay.
man, that's. I mean, look, man, you're definitely gonna do it. I think it's. Look, man, I was thinking, is it easier? Does it hurt if I see you with a girl or with a guy? It hurts more if I see you with a guy. Because if I see you with a girl, in my head, hope. Just like I just think of Obama's slogan in my head. Like I just think of hope. Like I'm like, oh shit, I could get a threesome from this. Yeah, I mean, look, man, there's better ways to make him jealous. You can't. I mean, he's gonna get jealous. He
Oh,
he
okay.
is he is. But his friends, he might say to his friends, he might lie and say I had a threesome with them. Like honest to God, like like that's what I would do to redeem myself. If you're gonna bring a girl and my friends are saying, dude, she dumped you for a girl, I'ma lie. I'm gonna say she didn't dump me for a girl. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Cool.
So time out. We're not done. We're not done.
Oh.
So
Okay.
so so who suggested this date? Does he know her?
Does he know her? No, he doesn't know her.
Okay. So who's
No, I suggested it because I just want to. I honestly do want to like go out with her, but so
you killing two birds with
no,
one
he
stone?
doesn't know her. Yeah.
Is she cute though?
Yeah, she is.
She is. What is she? Black,
Uh
Hispanic,
huh.
white?
She's Hispanic.
Oh, Mexican or Puerto Rican?
I think she's. I'm not sure. I think she's Dominican.
Oh man, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm Dominican. Shit
Oh,
don't work.
okay.
What are you?
I'm Mexican.
Oh, no mames. Nice. Like from
Sí,
Mexico,
yeah.
Mexico, or your parents from Mexico?
No, mis papás son de México y I'm from Utah,
Oh,
from Salt Lake City.
cool. And how old are you?
I'm 28.
Oh, nice. Hey man, hey, look man. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm always rooting for the guys, right? It's on obviously, but unfortunately my dude is not gonna get a threesome. So go out
Okay.
and like do you I mean he might bring do you still want to see him after that though?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
What are you gonna break up with him?
Well, we're not like a thing though. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. I mean, it doesn't sound like you like him that much. It just sounds like you sort of don't like cocky dudes and you want to put him in his place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. You know what? I'm starting to think that's what some women did to me. Like I feel like some.
Really?
Huh? What happened?
I said really.
maybe I don't know. Like I could see that. I could see some women saying, huh, "Who is this dude? Let me put him down a notch." I remember a few women. Like I really do believe this happened to me one time. I met a girl off of Tinder, and she asked me to hang out with her, and we hung out. Brought her back to my place. We didn't bang, so I was like, all right, let me give her another chance. And we went on a date, but she told me she wanted to bring her friend. You know, my freaky self said yes. All right, so I was like, all right, cool. And we went. We took shrooms. Not a good idea to take shrooms on your second date. And we were walking around. Her friend was hot. Her friend was hotter than her possibly, and she was Mexican too. Anyway, so when you take shrooms, you can't have sex, right? I mean, at least to me. So we ended it, and I didn't text her. And then 2 weeks later, she just randomly texted me. She was like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, "Hey, what's up?" She was like, "Let's hang out tomorrow." And I was like, "All right, cool." And the next day came over, and she was like, "I can't do it. Can we do it next weekend?" And I was like, "Cool. I'll let you know." I'll let you know. And I was gonna hit her up. So you know what happened? She hit me up that Friday. She was like, "Hey, what are you doing tonight?" Right? So I'm like, "Oh shit, she really likes me." Cause like I told her I was gonna hit me up. She didn't wait. She hit me up. That's a sign that you can't wait, right? So
Yeah.
I texted her, but what's funny is that same week, the Wednesday, mind you, that was Friday when she texted me. That Wednesday, I matched with her friend on Tinder, right? I matched with a friend on Tinder, and I was like, "What?" You know? And she was happy to see me. She was like, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, my eyes were lighting up. I'm like, I can't believe I'm about to bang her friend, right? And and anyway, so I'm like, I didn't mention to her. I didn't mention you do know I went out with your friend because I'm assuming she knows, right? I'm assuming she
Yeah.
knows. So it's kind of like an unspoken thing. I'm not gonna ask her how your friend is. It's kind of like, dude, don't fucking bring it up. We don't know what we're doing here. So that's what I was thinking, right? So anyway, so that was that Wednesday, and I was setting up the date with her, right? But I was also setting up the date with her friend, right? So I had a date on Friday, and I texted her, right? I responded to her text, so she wanted to see me that Friday. Never heard from her again. She just disappeared, right? And then, so I was like, fuck it, I'll try to fuck her friend, right? So I made a date with her friend that Tuesday, the next Tuesday. And I went on the date, everything went well. I'm like, this is it. I'm like, the reason why I say this is it is because I've done it so many times that I know when a girl's she's gonna, I know when a girl's gonna be down for it. And sometimes you're wrong, right? There's nothing wrong with that, right? So I took her back to my place, right? And we're back in my apartment. We're in my room. I got the wine. She's sitting next to me, right? It's at night, right? So everything's set up, right? Anyways,
Yeah.
I tell her she's sitting like 5 feet away from me. I tell her, come over here, sit closer to me. She comes over, sits closer to me. I go for the kiss. She says, "Oh, what are you doing? I thought we were friends." I just looked at her. I was like, I'll be honest with you. Like, usually, if a girl says that to me, I wouldn't mind, right? Because I'm like, all right, she's not ready. You know what I'm saying? She's not ready.
Mhm.
But if you're your friend's friend and you go on a date with me when you met through Tinder and you're with me and you come back to my place, we drink wine, and you still can't and you still don't understand the context, are you really that retarded? I gave her the benefit of the doubt. She's not retarded. I think her and her friends set it up. I think they wanted to do that just to fuck with me. There's no other explanation. Because I saw her friend on the train like a month ago, and she just looked straight, you know. So
Okay.
clearly they watched my video, like Gina says, right, and they wanted to fuck with me, you know. But guess what? I got material out of it, so it's not so it's like a funny story for me, right? But
Okay.
hey man, I don't. People. People are fucking crazy like that, man. They do that kind of stuff, and it's hard to really believe that people do that because you're saying to yourself, why would someone do that? People are crazy, man.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, be safe, okay?
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, man, that was crazy. That and yeah, that was just crazy, man. Those crazy chicks, man, crazy chicks. It made no sense, Like it's and it's like I get it. It's like yeah, you fucking with me, I get it, but I mean, at least I could have at least you could give me a blowjob, right? I mean, come on, man. I mean, you do something at least, but it is what it is, I suppose, right? Hey, man. you can't get mad at that kind of stuff. Like that's my only explanation. That's the only explanation I have. I can't think of any other. Like because they they're friends. There's no way she had to say, hey man, like let's he match with you. Like come on man. There's no other way around it. All right. Hello? Hello?
Hi, can you
Hey.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How's it going?
Good. So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Uh, Basically, I'm interested in this guy who is already in a committed relationship, and so am I. But I was hoping he started telling me, "Oh, you're manipulating me," and things like that. And one thing led to another, and I got very angry.
And you
That
killed him?
hello,
You killed him?
excuse me,
You killed him?
I what?
You killed him? Get out of here.
No, I didn't kill him. No, no, I just gave him a tight slap. I mean, it wasn't tight, but like a light slap.
A laugh. Sounds like you're
Yeah,
trying
it
to
was.
make it sound like it was light. I mean, I don't know about that, man. All right, whatever. So what happened?
So basically something happened, and I said, I mean, we were talking in the car, and I said, okay, I'm not going to get off till you show me the text from this other girl. And then something, I mean, he got really defensive, and he started the car and backing off, and I said, that's when I kind of, when he started backing off, I just kind of slapped him lightly, and he got very angry. And then after that, it's been like, then I'm now very, very sorry, like that this happened. And then now he's like, oh, I know who you are, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah.
Oh man, that was all right, all right. Um, all right. Look, look, this is not gonna work out, man. I mean, I'm sorry, man. Like you can't. First of all, you don't respect them, right? You don't respect them. The fact that you don't respect them at all. So, I mean, how could you be with him if you don't respect him?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not that I don't respect him. He's like much younger. He's almost like 7 years younger than me. And it's just that that situation was very, very irritating, and I don't know why I did that. I've never done that before.
Yeah. Hey, look, man. It's over, man. You can't. You already respect him. You try. I mean, you're. This is not. He's not gonna change. And if you, and this is the beginning, man. You can't. This is not good, man. You gotta end this. All right. I'm sorry, but you can't be. I don't care if it's light or not. You can't do that. And I'm not. You know that. I'm not. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna try to say, hey, you were wrong. I'm not doing that. All right. But what I'm saying though is that that's the first step. And you already know he lies because he's doing it with you. All right, look, it's a situation. You know what you gotta do. You just have to find the strength to do it. All right.
Okay, so I wanted to talk it out, and I set up like a meeting with him, and he said, "But it's gonna cost you." I'm like, "What is it gonna cost me?" So he wants like an expensive gift from me, and he's also told me that he doesn't love me anymore. But he says that okay, now we don't talk because you don't agree that it's gonna cost you. I'm like, okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who is this dude? This dude is amazing. This dude is who? What the fuck? So what did he say to you? Say that again.
That I wanted to meet, and I really wanted to apologize that this happened. I mean, irrespective whether
You
we're
said that.
dating or
You said
not.
that you wanted me to apologize. You?
Yeah, I want to meet to apologize because I did this, right? So I
Time
want to meet
out.
to
No, rewind,
apologize.
rewind, rewind. So you're telling me that you went to him to apologize to him.
Yeah, because I was the one who misbehaved or whatever, right? Disrespected, right?
What? Oh yeah, you're right. You definitely were the one that did it. But all right. So what happened?
So I mean, initially we had agreed that we're going to be transparent and clear, and he did show me the text, and I got mad, and then he backed off the car. Something happened, and then whatever, right? So he said, okay, fine, but are you ready? It's going to cost you. Are you ready for that? And I'm like, see, I'm not ready. I'm just here to,
Girl, I'm sorry. He
oh,
don't like it sounds like to me he doesn't like you. I'm sorry. Like that kind of stuff. He sounds like he watches my videos or AMS's videos. Like he doesn't respect you. I think you gotta ghost him. Like when somebody's asking you to make it up to them, he's essentially doing what I tell you guys. He's essentially doing what I tell you guys. I didn't like the way you treated me. How you gonna make it up? He's doing that to you. First of all, I wouldn't ask to buy me stuff. Am I right? In order for you to make it up, you're gonna have to suck a whole lot of dick. But everyone is different, right? So I think you gotta leave this and find somebody else, man. You know? All right. Hello. One second. Hello. She hung up or something, man? Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Did you hang up?
I don't know, it just got cut off.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, so basically, and so I still met him. I just still said sorry.
No. Listen. It's what you're gonna do is that you're not gonna make it up to him. You're gonna no. In fact, you're gonna say, I don't like the way you just did that. How are you gonna make it up? You gotta reverse this shit. You're not making it up. He's making it up. And if he doesn't want to make it up, then it's over, man. Move on. I'm sorry. All right.
Okay.
All right. You be safe, okay? And then no more of those light slaps.
No more, of course not. Yeah, I don't know why that even happened. It wasn't bad, but yeah, it was, yeah, not cool.
All right. All right. Be safe, okay?
So thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, man. I mean, light slap. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on. Light. Get the fuck out of here, man. You don't lightly slap someone. Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? So happy.
Yeah.
So I have a question. I had this back and forth thing with my neighbor for about a couple of years. I had broken up with a boyfriend. He made this long speech about how he was so excited. I broke up with him. He never thought I would break up with that guy. He's liked me for so long, blah, blah, blah. So we started hanging out all as like in a friend group for maybe all of the summer. He told me how he wanted to take me out on a date, and he totally ghosted. Never followed up with the date, never talked about it again. He would see me in the parking lot, say hi, and I was just like, all right, this guy's full of it, got it. So he would text me here and there every now and then, hey, you want to go to the pool? Hey, what's going on? I just thought he wasn't serious. So then he had texted me, maybe, I think it was around January, asking me if he could come downstairs to my apartment to talk to me because he had something to say. So I was like, okay. So he came downstairs, gave me this long speech about how he's so sorry for what he did to me. It was a long story. He was messed up. It was his fault. He knows he was wrong. He still thinks about me. He like all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, so he must be serious. He's asking me for a second chance, telling me he's been seeing me date other guys. So he's like, all right, I want to go on a date. Okay. So
Let me guess. He does it again.
Hmm?
Let me guess. He ghosts again?
Yeah, we went on the date. We go out. Everything was great. He paid for it. He was this perfect gentleman. Like, it was great. So then he's like, okay, I want to go out with you again. You free tomorrow? But I was seeing my parents the next day, so I wasn't free. So he's like, okay, I'll text you. He texted me back and forth for a week, and then it disappeared.
There you go.
And then tried to get in contact with me last week after not talking to me for 2 months.
All
And
right.
he lives upstairs from me, so I see this guy constantly.
All right. That's just stupid, man. Not you, but the guy. I mean, come on. Move on. Move on. Like, I know it's annoying. It is annoying. I get it. Like, he's making you feel like a fool. Like, I get it. But don't feel bad. People like that, you know? People are like that. If a real fool is somebody who repeats a mistake 3 times. Don't be a fool. All right? Don't be a fool. Right now, you're at the threshold of being a fool. Right? You made a mistake, and that's okay, right? Don't make it again, all right? Hello?
Yeah, that's why this past time of him texting me, I didn't respond at all. I
Yeah.
just ignored it because I was like, I don't want to put up with this guy's shit again. Like, I gave him a second chance. That was the last chance. Like, no more.
And don't buy into his convincing, how convincing he sounds. Don't buy into his words, his promises. Don't do it. And don't buy into the excuses. All right?
yeah, I'm trying to listen to you and go by his actions. I'm like, I'll give him one more chance, and his actions were shit, so I'm not
Look,
gonna get
man,
this.
anytime somebody ghosts on you, they only get one more chance. And that one chance, you're not lifting a finger. Look, man, I had a girl who hit me up after a year. She ghosted me though, but she has some. Anyways, so she ghosted on me, right? And I was mad because she she got she's bad as shit. Anyway, so she hit me up on Tinder. I didn't know it was her, right? But then I found out it was her, and I'm noticing she's liking my post, and I'm noticing she wants me to ask her out, but I'm not asking her out. In fact, I acted like actually I did forget. I did forget it was her, but when I realized it was her, I was like, nah, I'm not putting in effort because she ghosted me. She just ghosted me. So it's kind of like if she wants me to go out, I am not putting zero. I'm not putting any effort, and that's how it's gonna be. So she either does the heavy lifting, which tells me she really wants to see me, or nothing's gonna happen. And people, the way people fool you is by you taking on the burden and them not doing any of the work. So you just don't do that. So all right,
What should I do when I see him? And well, I see him a lot. Like we have the same
be
entrance and
polite.
not in our
Look, man,
building.
don't be butthurt. All right, do not be butthurt. Don't be fuck you. Don't what? No, just say hey Kevin, how's it going? Good. All right, have a nice day. You just move on. Honest to God, just be polite and just move on. Like, don't show him that you're butthurt. Like don't show
What
him
was the
that you're
point
butt.
of him coming down and like doing that whole big song and dance speech of like give him a chance,
Oh no,
so
just
like
say hi.
stop
Don't worry
playing?
about it, man. Like you're a great guy. Tell him that he's a great guy. Every dude hates hearing that. You're a great dude. I bet every woman will be lucky to have you, but I think it's just best we find somebody else. Call him a great guy. Trust me. So tell him every woman would love to be with you. Give him that. Like be nice, be polite. Because let me tell you something. Nothing makes a guy feel like shit than him knowing that he can't get to you. Him know that he cannot annoy you. That shit is annoying. You see? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just give him the you're a great guy. I bet you'll find somebody else and stuff like that. And look, man, look. The thing is that you cannot be a great guy and get to me. Like only an asshole would get to me. Like assholes like to be called assholes. They don't like to be called a great dude. Like assholes don't like to be called he's a great dude. He's a nice guy. They don't like to be called that. So call him a nice guy. Tell him he's an amazing dude, and any woman will be happy to be with him. And watch and just see how he's like, oh, all right, whatever. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Be safe.
Thank you.
All right. Bye. All right, people. All right, people. I think this is it. I think um, I think we're done. All right. This is Alex from mindfulattraction.org. If any of you guys want individual coaching, like I'm doing here, without people watching and commenting on the on your on your calls, purchase my online coaching sessions. There's a link below. If you guys want to support the channel, purchase my online course. Right? Only real supporters support the channel. All right. And thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for the donations. I think there were some answers I didn't, some questions I didn't answer on the super chat. So let me check before I leave. Um, let me see. BWR says, will you take my call in question? Yeah, if you call. Regina, thank you for the donation. And thank you, BWR, for the $4 donation. All right, people, this is it. And let me see if there's any donations from the guys' channel. 1 second.